Just because your home is brand new does not mean it is perfect. Today we're going to break down the 4-phase inspection process that helps protect you when building a new home, and why skipping any of these steps could cost you some money. So let's dive into it. And if we haven't met, my name is Kyler Hood. My team and I, we specialize in new construction all over DFW. And if you're building anywhere from the ground up, we'd love to be that resource for you and your family. Now, before I get into what the 4-phase inspection is, I want to give a side note. There are builders out there, and we know the ones, so we can definitely point you in the right direction, that don't let you do this 4-phase inspection. They have some pushback. Some of the reasons they give are, reasons that they don't want the inspector out there in a construction zone for liability, But we want to keep these builders accountable. We want to protect your investment, because this is a lot of money that you're dropping on a new home, and you want it to be exactly what you expect. So if you're worried about whether or not a builder will let you do that inspection, that's where we come in. We have those relationships with the builders. We know which ones are going to let you do this 4-phase inspection. So let's dive into what those 4 phases are. Starting out, phase 1 is going to be pre-pour. That's our foundation inspection. Phase 2 is pre-drywall, framing and mechanical inspection. Phase 3, pre-closing inspection. And phase 4 is that 11-month warranty inspection. So let's dive into what each of these mean and why they're important and why you have to have them. So starting out, pre-pour. So this will be your framing inspection. Check out the foundation layout, make sure all the rebar is in the right place, the post-tension cables are where they need to be, and the plumbing design makes sense and actually is correct. The reason why this is very important, especially in Texas, the soil has a lot of clay, and so it expands and contracts depending on how wet and dry it is. So there will be movement. So builders here in Texas know how to prepare for that, and the inspector wants to make sure they did. So if there's one phase you don't want to miss, this is probably your most expensive if you do have issues here, because once the concrete is poured, if there's any issues with foundation, I'm sure you've heard foundation repairs are expensive. Breaking up that concrete can be a problem. Next is going to be that pre-drywall phase. So that's phase 2. So this is when your framing is up, you have all the kind of bones of the house. So this is all your wiring, layout is put through. So everything except for obviously the final appliances, the plumbing fixtures. None of that is in just yet, but you can see how it's all laid out. So here we're going to check for things like framing errors, wiring mistakes, HVAC duct issues. So if there's any small spaces where they've kind of folded it too much, that happens, and plumbing alignment. So this is your last chance to see inside the walls. So we do this not just before drywall, but also before the insulation covers everything up. Now, since there is so much going on here, the house is like a puzzle, this phase is actually where a lot of the mistakes that can be caught are caught, just because there's so many different subcontractors going in. So this is plumbing, electrical, framing. They check the roof here too. So since there are so many different teams working all at once, here's where mistakes can happen and get missed. But also, since they're not covered up yet, they can get fixed often pretty quickly. Next phase is phase 3. So this is your pre-closing inspection. You want to do this a couple weeks before your final walkthrough. Here you're checking things like appliances, outlets, making sure they all actually work. You're grading. So that's going to be your lawn area, your lot. Make sure that there's no pooling water anywhere, everything drains out, because now is a good time to make sure that works. Your roofing, make sure it has the right drainage and seals, no shingles need to be replaced. Your door alignment, make sure it's closing, has a good seal, no air is being let out for that energy efficiency, and paint touch-ups that might be needed. So even new homes have issues. Oftentimes things like the faucet has hot water and cold water in the wrong spot. Like I said, door alignment, things like that. So this inspection gives you the peace of mind before you sign all those papers, fork up all that money, that everything is going to be fantastic. Next is your 11-month warranty inspection, and that name kind of gives you an idea of why you want to do this. Most builders give that 12-month warranty from that closing date on things like cosmetics or any components of the home. Here you're going to look for things like settling cracks in the drywall, HVAC imbalance, so that's where one room is hot, one room's cold. That's not supposed to happen. Any minor roof leaks that are going to be only in the attic at this point, or shifting doors that don't quite close the way they should. So this last inspection isn't about fixing problems, it's about protecting your investment and keeping your builder accountable. So you want to schedule this at that 10 or 11-month mark to make sure that if there are any fixes that need to be done, they are still covered under warranty and free to you. So just to recap, the 4 phases are pre-pour, so before concrete, pre-drywall, before insulation, that final before closing, and the 11th month before your warranty ends. Now, if you need help coordinating any of this, that's where I come in. We would be happy to recommend some inspectors that we have good relationships with that do a great job. We also get that inspection report and we look at it with you. We pass that on to the builder, and anything that we can help with as far as making sure it goes through, we will. So when you're building in Texas, don't skip on the inspections. Don't. That's highly recommended. Just because it's a brand new house does not mean it is flawless. Homes are built by people. People can make mistakes and forget stuff. So the inspection gives you a little bit more of that peace of mind. And if this video helped you out in any way, chances are it could help someone else out. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you found this helpful in any way, that helps it get to more people. My team and I, we specialize in new construction, born and raised in DFW. We have those relationships with builders, with the sales reps, with inspectors. We'd be happy to go to bat for you and be that resource for your family. We can connect your budget and lifestyle preferences with the right community and a fantastic builder that's going to do a great job for you and your family. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.